Abrogate, formally cancel or do away with. For example, the government decided to abrogate the outdated law. Abrogate means formally cancel, do away with. Aghast, shocked or horrified, struck with amazement. Aghast means shocked or horrified or struck with amazement. Appraise, inform, notify, or advise. Appraise means inform, notify, or advise. Appraise. For example, the manager appraised him of the change in the plan. Inform, notify, advise, appraise. Beguile. Charm or deceive in a captivating way. Charm or deceive in a captivating way. Beguile. Beguile. Charm or deceive in a captivating way. Beguile. Boon. The good things, a blessing or a benefit. Boon means a good things, a blessing or benefit. Callous. Emotionally unfeeling or insensitive. Callous means emotionally unfeeling or insensitive. Coddle. Pamper or treat with excessive care. Coddle means pamper or treat with excessive care. Crescendo. The loudest or highest point of something. Crescendo. The loudest or highest point of something. Extenuating. Lessening the seriousness by providing excuses. Extenuating means lessening the seriousness by providing excuses. Extenuating. Frenetic. Fast paced or widely energetic. Frenetic means fast paced or widely energetic. Fringe. Unconventional, extreme or marginal. Fringe. Unconventional, extreme or marginal. Hapless. Unlucky or unfortunate. Hapless means unlucky or unfortunate. Immaculate, spotlessly clean or free from errors. Immaculate means spotlessly clean or free from error. Immaculate. Offuscate, offuscate.
Obfuscate.
Obscure or confuse. Obfuscate, obscure or confuse. For example, the legal jargon can often obfuscate a document true meaning. Ossify, harden or become unchanging. Pastiche, pastiche.
Pastiche.
A work that either imitate the style of multiple other works or combine elements from a various work. Pastiche. Perspicacious, keenly perceptive or understanding. Perspicacious means keenly perceptive or understanding. Ponderous, heavy or slow moving, often due to weight, extremely dull. Heavy or slow moving, often due to weight, extremely dull. Ponderous. Recluse, a person who lives in a self-imposed isolation. A person who lives in a self-imposed isolation. Recluse. Retaliate, take revenge or counteract. Retaliate. Rhapsody, an ecstatic expression of a feeling or enthusiasm. Rhapsody means an ecstatic expression of a feeling or enthusiasm. Serendipitous, occurring by chance in a fortunate way. Serendipitous means occurring by chance in a fortunate way. Shirk, avoid or neglect a responsibility or duty. Shirk means avoid or neglect a responsibility or duty. Sinecure, a job requiring minimal effort but offering a salary. Sinecure, a job requiring a minimal effort but offering a salary. Sinuous, winding or having many smooth turns. Sinuous, winding or having many smooth turns. Sordid, involving ignoble action or motive. Sordid means involving ignoble actions or motive. Dirty or squalid. Sordid means involving ignoble actions or motive. For example, the detective uncovered the sordid details of the case. Another meaning of sordid is dirty or squalid. Squalid. Stance. Stop or reduce the flow of. Stance means stop or reduce the flow of. Surfeit. An excessive amount of something. Surfeit means excessive amount of something. Surplus. Ulterior. Concealed, typically with a hidden motive. concealed, typically with a hidden motive. Ulterior. For example, she had ulterior motive for attaining the events. Concealed, typically with a hidden motive. Voluble. Speaking a lot with a great ease, often about unimportant matters. Speaking a lot with a great ease, often about unimportant matters. For example, the voluble salesman pieced his product for hours. Speaking a lot with a great ease, often about unimportant matters. Voluble. Abstruse. Difficult to comprehend or understand. Abstruse means difficult to comprehend or understand. Auxiliary. Supplementary or additional, often in support. Supplementary or additional, often in a support. Auxiliary. Caricature. Exaggerate feature for comedic or satirical effect. Exaggerate feature for comedic or satirical effect. Caricature. Depravity. The state or condition of being depraved or morally corrupted. The state or condition of being depraved or morally corrupted. Depravity. For example, tales of the villain depravity were spread across the land. Dilettante, a person with an amateur interest in the art or particular field. Dilettante, a person with an amateur interest in the art or particular field. Dilettante. Infrontary, insolent or bold behavior. Infrontary, insolent or bold behavior. Effrontary. Encroach, intrude or trespass, especially on another territory or right. Intrude or trespass, especially on another territory or rights. Encroach, intrude or trespass, especially on another's territory or right. Encroach, intrude or trespass, especially on another territory or right. Endow, enrich or furnish with some faculty or quality. Endow, enrich or furnish with some faculty or quality. Entreat, ask earnestly or anxiously beg. Entreat, beg, ask earnestly or anxiously beg. She entreated him to stay for 1 more days. Gregarious, sociable and enjoyable the company of others. Gregarious. Indictment, an official formal accusation for a criminal offense. Indictment, an official formal accusation for a criminal offense. Indignant, feeling or expressing a strong displeasure at something unjust or offensive. Feeling or expressing strong displeasure at something unjust or offensive. Indignant. Ineluctable, ineluctable, inescapable or inevitable. Ineluctable means inescapable or inevitable. Inquisitive, curious or eager to acquire knowledge. Inquisitive, curious and or eager to acquire knowledge. Latitude, scope to do something, relative freedom from restriction. Latitude. Levity, humor or lightness, especially when inappropriate. Levity, humor or lightness, especially when inappropriate. Malevolent, showing ill will or wishing harm to others. Showing ill will or wishing harm to others. Malevolent. Mediate, intervene between parties to bring about a resolution. Mediate, intervene between parties to bring about a resolution. Mediate. Occlude, block or stop up, cover. Occlude means block or stop up, cover. Pacify, bring peace to or calm someone down. Pacify means bring peace to or calm someone down. Pacify. Paragon, a model of excellence or perfection. Paragon means a model of excellence or perfection. Patronize, treat with an apparent kindness that is condescending. Treat with an apparent kindness that is condescending. Be a regular customer of a store or other establishment. Be a regular customer of a store or other establishment. Patronize. Penurious, extremely poor or stingy. Penurious means extremely poor, stingy. Penurious. For example, his penurious habit often led him to avoid spending money even on essentials. Penurious means extremely poor or stingy. Piquant, stimulating to the senses, engaging, charming. Piquant, stimulating to a senses, engaging or charming. Piquant. Rampant, unrestricted or unchecked, usually in a negative manner. Rampant means unrestrained or unchecked, usually in a negative manner. Rampant. Remote, not likely to happen. Far-fetched, remote, not likely to happen, remote. Reprobate, a person who is immoral or who lacks principle. Reprobate, a person who is immoral, who lacks principle. Turbid, of water muddy, opaque due to suspended particles. Turbid, muddy or opaque due to suspended particles. Of water muddy or opaque. Turbid means muddy or opaque due to suspended particles. For example, the river's rapid flow left the water extremely turbid and muddy, unclear, confused, obscure. Turgid, swollen or bloated. Turgid means slow, swollen or bloated. Overly complex, difficult to understand. Turgid, swollen or bloated, overly complex and difficult to understand. Vacuous, lacking intelligence or thought. Vacuous means lacking intelligence or thought. Vacuous. Affluent, abounding in goods or rich. Affluent means abounding in goods or rich. Prosperous. For example, the affluent neighborhood boasted large house and expensive car. Affluent, abounding in goods or riches. Allegorical, containing symbolic representation. Allegorical, containing symbolic representation. Allegorical means containing symbolic representation. Allegorical. Allude, refer to something indirectly or by suggesting. Allude means refer to something indirectly or by suggesting. Intimate, allude, imply, refer to something indirectly or by suggesting. Allude. Amplify, render larger, more extended, more intense. Render larger, more extended, or more intense. Amplify, render larger, more extended, more intense. Amplify. Augment, catastrophic, disastrous, ruinous, from which recovery is impossible. Cataclysmic, calamitous, catastrophic. Contemporary, from the same time period, modern or of a present days. Contemporary, modern or of a present days, from the same time period. Contemporaries. Conundrum, a difficult choice or a decision that must be made. Conundrum, a difficult choice or decision that must be made. Dilemma, quandary, enigma, a difficult choice or decision that must be made. Conundrum. Defame, disgrace, harm or diminish the reputation of someone. Disgrace, harm or diminish the reputation of someone. Defame. Detract, reduce the value, importance or quality of something. Reduce the value, importance or quality of something. Detract, reduce the value, importance or quality of something. Detract. Detrimental, causing damage or harm. Causing damage or harm. Detrimental, causing damage or harm. Detrimental, causing damage or harm. For example, smoking is highly detrimental to long-term health. Devious, cunning, deceiving, not straightforward, honest. Dubious, devious. Devious means dubious. Cunning, deceiving, not straightforward or honest. Dormant, inactive or asleep in a suspended state. Inactive or asleep in a suspended state. Dormant, inactive or asleep in a suspended state. Dormant. Latent, inactive or asleep in a suspended state. Dormant. Draconian, very severe, cruel or harsh. Draconian means very severe, cruel or harsh. Drastic. Draconian. Egalitarian, characterized by social equality and equal rights for all people. Characterized by social equality and equal right for all people. Egalitarian. Elusive, evading capture, comprehension or remembrance. Evading capture, comprehension or remembrance. Elusive. For example, the elusive answer invaded even the smartest scholar. Evading capture, comprehension or comprehension or remembrance. Elusive. Erstwhile, former previous. Erstwhile means former previous. Gloat, exhibit pleasure at adversary sorry misfortune. Exhibit a pleasure at an adversary misfortune. Gloat. Harrowing, causing pain or distress. Causing pain or distress. Harrowing, causing pain or distress. Indefinite, without a limit or until further notice. Indefinite means without a limit until further notice. Vague or unclear, without a limit until further notice. Indefinite. Indefinite means without a limit until further notice. Vague or unclear. Ingenious, showing originality or sagacity, witty. Showing originality or sagacity, witty. Ingenious. Ingenious means showing originality, sagacity, or witty. Keen, showing a quick willingness to do something. Acute of a mind, penetrating, sharp, showing a quick willingness to do something. Keen. Acute of a mind, penetrating, sharp. Multifaceted, having a many aspect, nuanced or a diverse. Nuanced or a diverse, having many aspect. Versatile, multifaceted. Omniscient, having a total knowledge. Remarkable, worthy of remark, surprising. Worthy of remark, surprising, remarkable. Sober, not drunk, not intoxicated. Realistic, serious, and calm. Sober. Stem from, because by or derived from. Stem from means because by or derived from. Subdued. Subdued means conquered, overpowered, crossed, submissive. Another meaning of subdued is muted, soft in color, demeanor, gloomy. For example, the room subdued lighting caused. A subdued, another example, the subdued rebellion ended with a peaceful agreement. Conquered, overpowered, crushed, submissive, subdued. Token, merely symbolic, done only for the appearance sake. Token. Unravel, clear from complications or difficulty. Unravel means clear from complications or difficulties. Withstand, resist or endure successfully, something successfully. Withstand means resist or endure something successfully. Abrasive, overly aggressive and causing irritation. Abrasive means overly aggressive and causing irritation. Another another meaning of abrasive is rough enough to wear away the outer surface. That's abrasive, overly aggressive, causing irritation. Artful, skillful at using dishonest or unfair means to achieve a purpose. Skillful at using dishonest or unfair means to achieve a purpose. Performed with a cleverness or ingenious. Artful. Avert, prevent the occurrence of. Prevent the occurrence of, avert. That's avert. Prevent the occurrence of. Avert. Avid, enthusiastic, showing a great interest in something or a desire to do something. Enthusiastic, showing a great interest in something or a desire to do something. Avid, enthusiastic, showing great interest in something or a desire to do something. That's avid. Brevity, conciseness, the quality of being brief in duration. Brevity means the conciseness, the quality of being brief or duration. In duration, brevity. Bromide, a trite or a trite and unoriginal remark. Bromide, a trite and unoriginal remark. Bromide. Circumstantial, suggesting guilt but not proving it conclusively in a great detail. Circumstantial. Cloying, unpleasantly excessive, excessively sweet. Cloying, unpleasantly excessive, excessively sweet. Counterfeit, false, especially of a money, inauthentic, inauthentic. False, especially of a money, inauthentic. Counterfeit. Denigrate, criticize so as to disparage or defame. Denigrate, criticize so as to disparage or defame. Denigrate. Dis- disciple, An active follower of someone or some philosophy. An active follower of someone or some philosophy. Train or educate. Disciple means an active follower of someone or some philosophy. Train or educate. Extol. Praise highly. Express admiration. Extol means praise highly, express admiration. Extol means praise highly, express admiration. Admiration, extol. Forebode. Be prescient of some ill or misfortune, inward conviction of a calamity to happen. Forebode. Be prescient of some ill or misfortune, inward conviction of a calamity to happen. Forebode. Ideologue. Ideologue. A person who advocates an ideology. Impediment or hindrance which obstruct the progress or disability affecting the hearing or speech. Impediment or hindrance that obstruct the progress or disability affecting the hearing or speech. Imperative, extremely important, expressing a command. Imperative means extremely important, expressing a command. Impulsive, making a rapid decision carelessly. Impulsive means making a rapid decision carelessly. Interminable, existing without an end, ceaseless. Interminable, existing without an end, ceaseless. Intuitive, spontaneous without requiring conscious thought. Spontaneous without requiring conscious thought, easily understood or grasped by intuition. Intuitive, easily understood or grasped by intuition. Spontaneous without requiring conscious thought. Intuitive. Spontaneous. Intuitive means spontaneous. Lassitude, lack of energy, fatigue. Lack of energy. Lassitude means lack of energy, fatigue. Omit, leave out or exclude, fail to do. Omit means leave out or exclude, fail to do. Ornate, elaborately ornamental, often to excess. Ornate means elaborately ornamental, often to excess. Ornate means elaborately ornamental, often to excess. Paltry, of little monetary worth, trivial. Paltry means a little monetary worth, trivial. Pejorative, disparaging a negative remark. Pejorative means a disparaging a negative remark. Prefigure, show or suggest ahead of time, predict or foresee. Show or suggest ahead of time, predict or foresee. Prefigure. Presage, foretell something. A warning. Presage means a warning, foretell something. Prescribe, recommend, assert authoritatively. Prescribe means recommend, assert authoritatively. Order the use of medication for a particular patient, advise the use of a particular remedy for a healthful advantage. Prescribe, recommend, or assert authoritatively. Prevail, emerge victorious or dominant. Prevail means emerge victorious or dominant. Emerge victorious or dominant. Be current, widespread, or predominant. Prevail, emerge victorious or dominant. Emerge victorious or dominant, be current, widespread, or predominant. Emerge victorious, prevail. Propitiate, make peace with, appease, or pacify. Propitiate means make peace with, appease, or pacify. Recapitulate, summarize or repeat in a concise form. Recapitulate means summarize or repeat in a concise form or reproduce, closely resemble. Recapitulate, summarize or repeat in a concise form, reproduce or closely resemble.